friends, welcome back to Mindful Moments. My name is Mariana, and I'm very happy to practice with you today. Today's Mindful Moment is on nurturing relationships. And as you know, I record all my segments in English and Spanish. So if you're interested in nurturing relationships in Spanish, you can find it in the Mindful Moments directory. Great. So today we're going to use mindfulness to really look at and pay attention to what is most meaningful to us in a relationship. And we'll look at these as ways to improve our relationships, to nurture and cultivate healthy relationships. We'll also look at maybe what others that we're in relationship with might value as well. Oftentimes we find that they're not that different what we're needing or wanting or valuing in a friendship or relationship and what the other person is needing, wanting, or valuing. And when we consider both our own and others' needs in a relationship, we tend to be more motivated to act compassionately, act with more empathy, more caring, understanding. And that's important. That's an important piece to cultivating and nurturing healthy relationships. First, let's move. We're going to breathe and move our arms at the same time. So we're going to extend our arms out with the inhale. And then we're going to exhale, breathing out through the nose and open the arms. Good. Inhale, bring the arms together, extend them out. Exhale, open the arms. One more. Inhale, bring the arms together. Exhale through the nose, open the arms. Good. Okay, you can shake them out if you like also. Okay, so let's take a look at characteristics that have been identified by experts, specialists, around what are important in relationships, what people value most at any age, at any grade, adults, adolescents. And so here they are. Here's some, there's many more. Appreciation, trust, respect, honesty, it's an important one too, attention, and compassion. Take a look at them if you want to write them down. There's more, there's many more, but these are just some of the ones we'll use today. If you have others that come to mind, write them down for yourself. Now, think about these and what they look like for you, what they feel like for you. When you're with a friend, really any kind of relationship. And think about how these show up for the other person, anybody. So for example, respect for me looks very differently than it might for you or for my mother, for my partner, for my sister. We all have different ways of making sense and feeling the experience of these in our relationships. So I'll read them one more time. Appreciation, trust, respect, honesty, attention, and compassion. Good. Okay, so now pick three of your top ones. And again, if they're not on here, write your own. So my top three, for example, trust, respect, compassion. So if you have something to write with, or you can just kind of think it through, if you want to type on the computer, think about your top three, and what actions and words and experiences and feelings bring these to life for you. How do you know you're feeling trust or respect? What is the other person doing or not doing? So as we're thinking of these, we're going to just close our eyes or lower the gaze, which means just kind of looking down. We're going to breathe just very natural with the inhale and the exhale. Breathe naturally but consciously, aware of your breath as you settle in. Breathing in and breathing out. Thinking through, what are your top three and what do they look like? How do you experience them? What is your first one? What are the actions and words that honor that one for you? What is your second one? Again, what are the actions and words that honor? And what is your third one? What does it look like? What does it feel like? How is it demonstrated in any friendship or relationship? So reflecting on these is key to having positive, healthy, and to nurture a relationship. And the reflection part is important, but equally important is to communicate them, right? And for being open to listening when they're communicated to you as well. When we communicate our needs and wants in a relationship, it's always recommended to use I statements. Do you know what those are? I statements. So if I'm talking to my sister, I value compassion, and it's important to me when I share something that I'm going through that I feel I'm being heard and compassionately. So I, instead of you. You can be perceived as blaming. So I statements. Now, think of someone that you are in a friendship or relationship with. Think about what they might value, what might be important to them. Is it some of the same things as you? Maybe a little bit different, or maybe the same, but they look and feel different. Of course they do. We're all different. Just breathe, continue to breathe, and reflect. How do these show up for people that we're in friendship or relationship with? And how can we demonstrate to them that we also value these things? So we use mindfulness again. These are all mindfulness practices, right? And so today's was in the service of our relationships, of how to cultivate and how to maintain a healthy relationship, not just with people in our day-to-day lives, but with those that are very close to us as well. And it's important to think about these, important to know them, important to communicate them, and important to listen, like I said, when others share them with us. So give it thought. Learn more. It's about developing awareness of who we are in a relationship and what we want from others as well. It's important. Good. So let's close, seated straight, relaxing the shoulders. Bring our hands, you can just put them relaxed on your lap if you like, or palms facing up, palms facing down. Or as I often do, hand in hand. Whatever hand you've been using the most, let it rest supported by the other hand. Breathing. Good. Great. So thank you. See you next time.